Neuralink is making magic happen. The first 3 patients with the chip have been able to control computers with just their thoughts, design graphics without moving their hands, and even communicate without being able to speak. This is no longer science fiction, it's happening right now. Elon Musk continues to push the technology to new heights. Neuralink is not only helping paralyzed people regain control of their bodies, but also opening up a future where humans and machines can connect in ways never before possible. What do these advances mean? How will Neuralink change our lives? Let's find out all about it now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the most important updates about technology and the future. Neuralink is not just a technology project, but also a leap forward in the field of human-machine communication. The goal of this technology is to help paralyzed people control computers, phones, and even robots with just their thoughts. The progress made in recent years has demonstrated the great potential of Neuralink. However, not everything is easy. One of the biggest challenges for Neuralink is the long-term availability of the chip implanted in the human brain. The brain is an extremely sensitive environment, and inserting an artificial device there requires not only high technology but also absolute safety. Not to mention the body's biological response can reduce performance or cause long-term complications. But so far, the first 3 patients of Neuralink have not experienced any serious complications, which gives Elon Musk and his team more confidence in the potential of this technology to expand. Not stopping at the first 3 patients, Neuralink is planning to expand the trial to more people this year. This marks a major turning point. Can Neuralink really become a common solution that helps millions of people around the world? The first 3 patients and the miraculous impact. Neuralink not only brings hope, but also completely changes the lives of paralyzed people. The first 3 patients who received the chip implant were not only able to use computers with their thoughts, but also regained control of their lives. Imagine being paralyzed, unable to move, unable to do anything for yourself, all dependent on others. But now, with just a small chip implanted in your brain, you can control your computer, surf the web, play games, even work and create content like a normal person. Neuralink has made it a reality. Unlike previous assistive technologies that only helped people with disabilities use machines in a limited way, Neuralink helps them connect with the world in a completely natural way. They can control the cursor on the screen, type text, design graphics, and even program without using their hands. This not only brings independence but also gives them the opportunity to work, earn income, and contribute to society. The 3 patients, Nolan, Alex, and Brad, are the pioneers, proving that Neuralink is not science fiction, but a real step forward in medicine and neurotechnology. The story of Nolan Arbaugh, the first person to receive a Neuralink implant. Nolan Arbaugh was the first person in the world to receive a Neuralink chip implant in January last year. From an active university student, Nolan suddenly lost the ability to move after a swimming accident. A spinal injury left him paralyzed from the shoulders down, forcing him to give up his studies, return to live with his family, and rely entirely on his family for all his daily activities. Before Neuralink, the only way Nolan could use a computer was to use a special pen held in his mouth, called a mouthstick. This method was not only inconvenient and tiring, but also required another person to position the pen correctly for him, severely limiting Nolan's ability to use a computer. But everything changed when he became the first person to participate in the Neuralink trial. After being implanted with the chip, Nolan could control the cursor on the screen with just his thoughts, allowing him to surf the web, play games, study, and work without any other supporting devices. What's more special, he conducted a 72-hour continuous test, using only telepathy to control the computer, proving that Neuralink can operate stably for a long time, despite a minor glitch where the electrodes in the chip were pulled back, causing a temporary loss of signal. The Neuralink team quickly fixed it, and Nolan continued to use the device without any further problems. To this day, he maintains a busy schedule of study and work, from mathematics and philosophy to programming and creative writing, something he was previously unable to do. Through his story, Nolan is not only the first person to use Neuralink, but also a symbol of the true potential of this technology. He went from being a patient completely dependent on his family to regaining his independence, reconnecting with the world, and pursuing his passions. Neuralink has not only given Nolan his life back, it has opened up hope for millions of others around the world. Expanded trials, from prime study to convoy study. Neuralink is not just stopping at the initial success with the first 3 patients, but will continue to expand the trial to more people in 2025. With the ambition to create a technology that can change the lives of millions of paralyzed people around the world. Elon Musk and the Neuralink team have established two main testing programs, Prime Study and Convoy Study. Prime Study focuses on helping paralyzed patients control computers and phones through thinking. This is the program that Nolan Arbau and Brad are participating in, helping them to use a cursor on the screen, type text, communicate, and perform digital activities like a normal person. The recently launched Convoy Study is a new step towards helping patients control robotic arms to support them in their daily activities. The ultimate goal of this program is to integrate mechanical parts into the human body, helping people who have lost limbs to use replacement robots as if they were part of their own body. This is the stepping stone for Neuralink to go further in combining humans with machines, opening up a future where cyborg technology, biological robots, can become a reality. Neuralink does not stop at helping people with disabilities, but also wants to turn the human brain into a direct interface with technology, where digital devices can be controlled as naturally as our own hands and feet. If successful, this will be a major turning point in the development of artificial intelligence and medicine, helping people break all the physical limits they have previously endured. Alex, patient 2 and the ability to design by thinking. Alex is the second patient to receive a Neuralink chip implant and has an equally special story. Before his car accident left him paralyzed, Alex was a mechanical engineer with a passion for designing and manufacturing car parts. However, the accident took away his mobility, leaving him unable to continue pursuing his passion. But Neuralink changed all that. After the chip implant, Alex can use 3D design software, create graphics on Adobe Illustrator, and even program Arduino projects, all with just his thoughts. This is an unimaginable step forward, because normally, paralyzed people will have a lot of difficulty using computers and digital devices. But Neuralink has helped Alex regain independence. Without any physical support tools, Alex has not only stopped at work, but also reintegrated into life in a way he never thought possible. He can control his phone with his thoughts, helping him search for information, navigate on a map, shop online, and even control music on Spotify when he goes out with friends. This not only helps Alex find himself again, but also proves that Neuralink is not just a medical tool, but can also help people work and live more normally in society. Notably, Alex was the first patient to participate in the Convoy Study, where he tested controlling a robotic arm with his thoughts. For the first time in many years, Alex was able to use an arm, albeit an artificial one, to perform activities such as holding objects and even playing the guitar. This is not only a personal success for Alex, but also an important milestone proving that humans and machines can work together perfectly. Brad, ALS patient and the advancement in communication. Unlike Nolan and Alex, Brad is a patient with late-stage ALS, a disease that has completely deprived him of the ability to move and speak. Before Neuralink, Brad's only way to communicate with people was to use an eye-tracking device that allowed him to type on a screen just by looking at a virtual keyboard. However, the device is sensitive to light, making it extremely difficult to use in bright environments. This meant Brad was forced to live in the dark, only able to communicate when he was in a closed room with the curtains drawn. But Neuralink has brought a new ray of hope. After receiving the chip, Brad can type and communicate using his thoughts, without any other aids. This has not only helped him regain the ability to talk to his family, but also helped him participate in outdoor activities, chat with neighbors, and even coach his son in a regional robotics competition. Neuralink is currently working with Brad to develop a fully brain-based communication system that combines AI and intelligent language modeling. Their goal is to help patients like Brad speak at a natural pace, and even communicate by voice through the Optimus robot speakers, a project that Elon Musk believes could help people who have lost their voice find their voice again. Brad also has the potential to participate in more advanced trials, where Neuralink could help ALS patients not only communicate but also control electronic devices, virtual assistants, and even robots. If successful, this would mark a major step forward in the field of medicine and neurotechnology, helping patients with serious illnesses live independently and connect with the world in ways never before possible. While Neuralink is making headway, there are still many challenges ahead. Among the biggest concerns are safety and ethics. As the technology becomes more widespread, could it be used to control human thoughts? Will connecting our brains to machines make us less human? There are also questions about scalability and economics. Neuralink is still in the experimental stage, and the cost of implants is certainly not cheap. How can this technology be made accessible to the vast majority of people with disabilities in the world? Despite the challenges, Neuralink's potential is undeniable. It could not only help paralyzed people regain their mobility, but also transform the way people interact with the world. The future of Neuralink is not just about medical assistance, but also a major step forward in the combination of humans and artificial intelligence. The question is, are we ready for a world where humans can control machines, communicate without speaking, and even enhance our intelligence with technology? Whether you support or fear the technology, there is no denying that Neuralink is opening a new door, completely changing the way people live and work. And this could be just the beginning of a whole new era. What do you think about Neuralink? Is it the key to the future or a potential challenge? Leave a comment below and let's discuss.